People have been filling in here for the last 2 hours. It's starting to get busy. They're enjoying the nice weather. They're enjoying the splash pad behind me. They're getting their spots to stake out for the fireworks. And the first round of activities just started here at 6 o'clock. Some parents we spoke with earlier today say they were terrified when they couldn't get in contact with their students to see if they were okay. However, school administrators say cell phones can be a danger in these types of emergency situations. The victim was well known for his time working as a barber here at this barbershop in Chicopee behind me. Now, his family and friends say that's exactly how they want to remember him, laughing, enjoying himself, surrounded by the people he loved. You may be able to see some traffic on this highway behind me, but travel experts expect it will be much worse on Friday, possibly delaying many people's holiday plans. One Springfield woman says she used a mailbox just like this one to mail a check to one of her monthly bills, but now she's warning other people from doing the same. Amber Carpenter was stabbed to death in her own apartment, allegedly by her boyfriend, Jose Hernandez. Her son's now speaking with us about how hard it has been grieving their mother. If you can't see, the snow is coming down. Now, we've obviously been here all night since about 5 o'clock, and we did see that wintry mix that Liam was talking about, but right now it is all snow. As you can see behind me, extremely busy, long lines here at the security gate at Bradley International Airport. Now, we did just check that flight information board just a couple seconds ago. This stack of papers I'm holding contains the criminal history of Luis Ruiz, dating back to 2002. He's most recently accused of robbing 2 local banks. It was a scary scene here earlier this morning with tons of police cruisers and dozens of parents gathered outside, worried for the safety of their children inside. We're here on Marlborough Street, where, as you can see behind me, crews are still wrapping up this fire. Multiple firefighters inside the top floor of this 2-story home. Biggie officials tell us that 87,604 people attended the fair yesterday, an opening day record. It's a lot of cream puffs to be made. I grew up going to the Topsail Fair, and that was one of my favorite attractions.
Was the
Yeah, they're always like, you know.
I mean, that is huge.
15 times. I mean, they weigh a lot more than that me, but 15 times the size of me. It feels. As a little kid,
But what do you do with something like that after the fair is over?
I don't know. I mean, I guess a lot of pumpkin seeds. That's one of my favorite snacks.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
Okay.
All right, Don. Well, tell us about that fall weather, would you?
Yeah.
Today's sunny skies made for perfect weather for one group of bikers riding for a cause. Wicked in Pink held their 10th annual riding event today.
I wonder if they'll have a naming contest.
Oh, I love those.
Absolutely.
Sometimes they come out with the weirdest names for
Well,
those
I would
animals.
think, seeing as how they were born in December, you might have to try and find like a Christmas name.
Like Holly,
yeah,
or Noel.
Snowball or something like that.
I'm thinking of normal names. You're thinking of Snowball.
I'm not normal.
One barbershop on Chicopee Street was busy on Friday serving up clients. However, one stylist's chair remains empty.
He was full of life. He brought life to the barbershop. You know, he made everybody happy. His laugh is the most memorable thing about him. George
Measwee Cauldron passed away Thursday night, surrounded by family and friends. This 1 week after he was hit by a car in Holyoke while crossing the intersection of Cabot and Canal Street with his bike.
He was the first one through the crosswalk after waiting for the crosswalk to change the light. He ended up just going and hitting him to the point that he just kept going.
He laid in a hospital bed for several days, but it was clear by Saturday that he wouldn't survive. However, the family didn't want to turn off the ventilator just yet, as parts of his body were still viable for donation.
They ended up preserving, some of his bone marrow and heart valves, because we believe in saving somebody else's life.
Known for his passion for music and his time spent as an up-and-coming barber at Style and Grace Hair Studio in Chicopee, he was set to turn 23 this year on February 23rd. His family and friends tell Western Mass News they will continue to celebrate him the way he would have wanted.
But a person that was easy to love. You know, his charisma, his joy, his laughter. It was impossible for you not to get along with him. So that's going to be one thing that we're going to greatly miss.
It's almost like he was meant to shine this bright. But once again, it's a light that's not here no more, but it doesn't have to end right here.
The hit and run is still under investigation. The family is asking that if anyone has information on the driver, to please contact the Holyoke Police Department. Police say a dangerous game is being played by some Chicopee children. In 2 separate cases in the past 3 weeks, they've confiscated toy guns that appear to be real from 2 teenagers between the ages of 13 and 15. We're told one of them held the fake gun to his friend's head, and a witness called 911.
To these kids, it was a joke that they were doing with each other because they were aware of it. However, someone driving by saw this and thought it was a real robbery going on.
In another case, police say a juvenile flashed a fake gun in his waistband to a woman inside her parked car.
These guns look real, and these kids are using the guns to do real crimes with, or at least perceive that they intend to do the real crimes with them.
Officer Travis Odione with the Chicopee Police Department tells Western Mass News these guns are very realistic. They look and feel just like a regular firearm. Look at these two, for example. Can you tell the difference between the real and toy gun? Probably not. So you can imagine the danger officers face when they are tasked with identifying a real or fake gun in a situation.
When we're dispatched to a gun call, we're not told if it's real or fake. We treat every call as it being a real firearm because that's life or death situations.
To get a feel for it for myself, I tried their shoot, don't shoot training.
Sir, put the gun down.
It was extremely difficult for me to make those split-second decisions, and a lot of the times I didn't make the right choice.
Hands where I can see them. Oh.
That's why Chicopee police officers are now asking parents to have conversations with their children about how dangerous these guns can be, even if they never actually fire real bullets.
When they're carrying these firearms and they're displaying them as real, when we respond to the call, we're going to treat them as real firearms.